Yeah, I know it looks a bit messy, but I was in here last night till 10 o'clock or something like that. Getting a bit dark, so I put my lantern up. Anyway, so far, started putting the insulation in and just managed to find myself some glue. Spray glue, which makes life a lot easier. And it's in, and it's not coming anywhere. This over here is the wiring. I don't know what to say about the wiring for anybody who's watching this video, because a lot of the videos I've seen are overkill. Now I've got one central light there, which I've put in. I've put a power cable over in that corner. I think I've shown you this in the other video anyway. But we've got two lights, which I'm swapping for LEDs up here, which are fixed in the van anyway. And what more do you need? I mean, you know, I've got all the fittings. I've got a wire coming down the bottom there, probably for the fridge or for the water pump or whatever you want with them when you put the sink in. I've got another one coming down here, which is a mains one, which is 3-core, which I'll be using for the inverter. Not from the solar panel, but for whatever goes from the inverter, like a socket or whatnot. I'm probably thinking a double socket with some USBs on it. Another one at the top here. I don't know what to do. I don't, you know, do you go overkill? I mean, how many lights do you want? I mean, when I had the motorhome, sadly she died a death. Really, she's not got a bit old, but we didn't even use the shower. Not because we're dirty. It was just inconvenient. I mean, you've got a water tank underneath which was holding 75 or 80 litres, which is a massive fuel consumption. And we didn't really use it. You can use shower on the campsites, but we're not going to go to campsites. And if you, oi, you little skank, get off. Oh, stupid cat. Anyway, yeah, so if you're in a campsite or whatever, that's up to you. But we usually do a lot of free camping and just touring around. We've got a portable shower, which I'll show you later on. A bucket of hot water, you're done. That's it, you know, outside the back doors, chuck something over it like a curtain. We're sorted. Anyway, back to the build. So we've been putting this foam, which is this insulation. Oh, look at the cat prints now. From B&Q. I think it's £16 a roll, something like that. Recycled bottles, and I'm just gluing it on here, and then we'll put a fascia board on. But also, I've got to get some more wood now to put along here. This is going to be my struts to hold the roof in. I want the roof sort of come in there. I don't want it down here. I don't want to attach it to that because I want the height. Even though I'm only a 6-footer, and I've still got plenty of room. But that's where we are so far. I'll keep you posted. I'm doing it. I think I'm going to use a self-tapping metal bolt to put the wood in. So I'm going to get the wood today and bond it as well. So I'm going to use bonding glue and one wood screw central, not in the wire, of course. So I'll start getting some battens up for the shelves. I want to batten along here, all the way along. Probably, I don't know, yeah, I probably will. Or I might stop there, we'll see. Or cut that out so it's the shape of the batten, and then carry on along. And that's going to be a full shelf with my electric box here. So I'm not going any more insulation there. I want an electric box put in here. You can do what you want. You can look at many videos you want, but at the end of the day, you've got to figure it out yourself. This is for the underlights for the cabinet. So that's what I'm looking at, lights. I've got a USB over in that corner down there. See that wire coming out? And that's going to be a charge point for USBs when you're in bed or whatever. And that's it, really. You need a water pump for your sink, which will be either that side, or a toilet over that side with a light. Yeah. I just can't think of anything else you want. I mean, I've owned the motorhome for 20 years, and as far as I can make out, don't go overkill. Anyway, right, I'll crack on. Well, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Put you on a tripod, and I'm just going to show you this stuff working. All you do is just roughly measure it. Very forgiving, this stuff, except for the cat paws. And then it just tears beautifully. Look at this. There we go. And then what I'll do, you can use anything you want. I'm using super spray. I've got some more somewhere. Yeah, I'm using this super spray adhesive. It's quite good. I don't know about it. Oh, by sticky tack. Can you see that? Yeah, it seems to work all right anyway. Oh, not there, just down here, isn't it? And then also on the actual material down here, you probably can't see that, just put a bit on, it just helps it bond. You don't want to try and get it on yourself because it does stick like poo to a blanket. And I mean, it sticks, look at this. Actually, I've got a bit too much here, so I can take a little bit off, and if you can see that, I've got a little bit too heavy with that. So you can take a little bit off. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Look at that. And this will go in one of the other holes, which is fine, so nothing's ever wasted. So I get another piece on the top as well. What I mean by sticking. I gotta get another roll. I think another 2 rolls will do it. That'll include the ceiling, and we should be done. There's only this side, top and bottom to do here. And possibly the door, yeah, the door. Might get away with 2 rolls, might get away with it, don't know, we'll see. With the doors on the mechanisms here, when you put them in here, you don't want to put too much in, you want to leave it so this part here is not interfered with whatsoever, because it's the opening and closing. And if you do that, then it all gets tangled, you're going to know about it. So the bottom's okay. And I got the top, I've left a little bit in that far corner, so it's not touching the mechanism. And same with this one, it's not touching the mechanism. Alright. So you can't put it inside here because this is your clusters for your lights, but you can down the bottom. That's where we are so far. So this is how I'm going to put my batten up. This is a self-tapping metal screw, which we use to put the roof of the shed on, as you can see that out there. And what I've done, I've pre-drilled it, the wood. So this just goes in nicely, and then I put it up against this, put the drill on, put a tiny mark where it's going to go. I'm now going to pre-drill that with a small drill. There's no wires, it's only this one here, so that's why I'm drilling this side of the wire. And I'll show you when I've done it. Okay, see if I can do it without, I did score it. Oh, this steel's pretty hard. Well, my drill's blunt, 2 seconds. My drill was blunt, 2 seconds. Okay, I noticed I was a bit too low, so I've drilled a little bit higher. It doesn't matter, it's not doing anything. It's not, well, it's structural, but not, you know what I mean. Okay, here we go. Lining up. If you can see that better than me. You're going to hold it and then... There we go. Of course, this is... You'd be bonding that. I'm going to put a bit of glue as well. But, you know... That's tight. Good. There we go. Whew. Okay, so I put some bonding glue as well up there, and now what I'm going to do is make using the wood I got on the floor to make a strut up to force it up into the ceiling. I'll show you in a sec. Okay, so bonded it along the top, and when it's bonded, what I've done is put some wood slats down below and forced it up, and I leave that now for overnight. But I'll do a couple more struts and get them ready and put them. I've got another more. Sorry, I'll rephrase that. I'll put another one across here, another one across there, screw them in and get them ready, and that's what I'm doing. That's how I'm doing mine. Okay, and to be perfectly honest with you, I'm telling myself off here. Come on, Bob, bloody tidy up. Look at the mess. I keep doing this stuff and then I get carried away. Then I get excited. Then I start doing other stuff. So now I'm going to tidy up, get it all put back together where it should be, and then I can walk around and start with the insulation. So I'll carry on with the insulation as well as putting the battens up. Tidy up time first.